Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Civ 43 AI Domination Only episode. This is episode 10? Already on the 10th episode, wow. Today we'll be continuing our journey. I'm gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. And last time we left, a golden age dawned for my submarine crew. That's pretty cool, I guess. Persia entered the medieval era. Persia entered the medieval era, and so did Arabia. They're still alive. They are still alive. Lucky them, I guess. Hit next turn. There are currently a lot of wars going on. We are entering the medieval era. It's already halfway through, man. It's awesome. Probably gonna do a lot. Probably gonna get an hour done today. We see Japan entering the medieval era also. The medieval era. Germany's already annexed Utrecht, and of course the Netherlands is falling slowly but steadily. But they just produced to see Haarlem up in Greenland, so they'll last a bit longer. We see England being extremely inefficient with the city of Nottingham, only putting one city on Ireland. Not smart in my opinion. Carthago Nova has been captured by Egypt. Pretty sure I was flipping all the time last episode, so it's probably flipping again. See, it's going to be very hard for Egypt to keep it. Carthage. Japan's middle era. Our court made peace with America. Were any cities traded in that peace deal? I do not think so. Don't think so, nope. We see Washington starting to get besieged, but not a big deal for them. They were able to hold on to Chicago. And Korea and Germany, being a world apart, are best friends. That's pretty cool. See, Korea has been reduced to the city of Pyongyang, Daegu, and Kaesong. Polynesia is currently rocking 5 cities. Where are they ranked? I bet they're at the bottom. Are they at the bottom? I don't know, they're like midway. But they're very isolationist since they're in the middle of Hawaii. Australia, crazily enough, has not even been settled yet. Indonesia is not taking advantage of Australia at all. But I am expanding pretty well. You see France currently extending its reach into northern Egypt. France is actually the only civ on 2 continents right now. Portugal has finally, cannot believe it, Portugal's finally been eliminated from the game by Spain. A swordsman took Lisbon after a good 2,000 years of war. Congrats to you, Spain. Took you forever, but I mean, you know. Persia and Assyria are now best friends, and Portugal died. Go Portugal. Portugal, I think, is the 3rd civ to completely be eliminated. My computer's processor says thank you. Now it doesn't have to deal with Portugal's turn anymore. Even though it didn't do much with its turn anyways, but you know. You see Casablanca currently being besieged by Shanghai. And somehow the Iroquois are still in 1st place. Honestly, I can't wait till the social and just go and whoop their butts. I've never liked the Iroquois, ever. They are way too expansionist. Elizabeth just declared war on Boudica. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. But England just declared war on the Celts. That's going to be actually, no. England has a huge navy. And of course, we see Carthago Nova. It's been recaptured by Carthage. Egypt just keeps on flipping these two cities. Egypt, you're not making any progress. Just stop. Casablanca has just been captured by Songhai. And Polynesia just announced Egypt. Polynesia, all the way in Hawaii, just announced Egypt. Alright, do what you want to do. Korea and the Ottomans are not best friends. Korea is making best friends with everybody, but that's not going to stop anyone from killing them. These times take a while. We see another French dollar. Persia just announced. Everyone's just denouncing Egypt. I do not even know why. I bet you it was one of those double denunciations. You can actually see a Arabic army moving towards the city of Thebes. Will Arabia try and hit Egypt? Who knows? A lot of these cities are just chilling out right now. I don't see. Oh my god, look at Byzantium with all of these Germans. They're actually pretty antiquated now. Can you take out Istanbul? No, they can't. It's not a coastal. But they can take out Ankara. They could take out Ankara if they could actually bomb rush that area. And we see the South. I'm pretty sure that war with the Netherlands too. Netherlands might fully be eliminated from the continent of Europe, but they still have cities up in Iceland. Breda was captured by the Celts. Wow, that was unexpected. I can imagine Denmark's not going to be too happy about that. Genghis Khan just completing Machu Picchu. Good for them, 25% more city connection, I guess. Korea denounced Songhai, even though they're usually best friends with everybody. Now they hate people. Assyria denounced Egypt. Everyone's just hating on Africa right now. They're saying, man, Africa just is full of wars. Why do we even deal with them? Is Denmark gonna try and take Groningen? Or is the South gonna snipe Groningen yet again? Look how much ballistias Rome has. Currently, Russia's actually doing extremely well right now. They are in 4th place. And they have Siberian colonies next to Mongolia. How big is Attila's army right now? Attila's army is huge, but it's nowhere near Russia right now. Russia actually currently has long swordsmen. I wonder what's the most advanced unit on the map right now. Oh, those caravels? Oh, those are good lasers. I think the long swordsman is the most advanced unit on the map. Yep, I think so. Currently see England starting to try and take out Cardiff, but they have a lot of units on that area with their Pictish warriors. And it looks like Rome and the French are at war, but doesn't look like any progress is being made. And stalemate upon stalemate upon stalemate. So once it gets better technology, will it be India? They currently have 17 people. I wonder who's the most populous city in the world right now. It might be Brazil. Nope, not Brazil. Definitely not the Mayans. Or the Aztecs actually. Wow. Up. Oh, there you go. They were able to take back Groningen. Although the Celts got to take a city too. I wouldn't be too happy about that. I would automatically declare war on the Celts if they did that to me. Egypt and Song are now friends. Well, of course you can't. Now they have a nice little alliance to hate Korea with. You see that Songhai has fully secured Casablanca. There's no way that Morocco's going to take that back now. And we see Songhai actually have 2 more settlers out. They're just going to make cities upon cities upon cities. Not much is happening in the world right now, unfortunately. Lots to be expected. Spain just announced Egypt. Oh, look at them. They're really far. See, all of them are nothing but words and no talk. All of them talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. I don't see no one declaring war on each other. William made peace with Bismarck. Will there any cities traded in that deal? Let's see. I don't think so. No. Rome announced Byzantium. Probably because they're whipping their butts. I will not be surprised if Theodora decided to send all her drones over there and just take out Arretium, Rome, and Neapolis. See a Polynesian Trinity just chilling over here. That's actually pretty far for red triangles, considering they can't go in water, they can't go in the ocean. Oh wait, they can go in the ocean, that's right. But actually there's a path that isn't just ocean, that's crazy. Carthagena has been flipped yet again. Will Egypt be able to keep it? Probably not. We see the stalemate of ascent. Actually, no. England was able to push through to Cardiff. That's pretty crazy. Although they do not have crossbowmen, which is going to be a huge... This is going to be very detrimental to them. But they currently have a huge battle going on. It's 5 Trimmings versus 2 Trimmings. Obviously, they're going to win. They might even take out Dublin if they get a chance. Or maybe Breda. Probably Breda. Who knows? A Breda filter. Polynesia just entered the medieval era. That's pretty late, actually. Genghis Khan made peace with China, and not even know they were at war. No cities were. Oh man, that's crazy. But Beijing was in the red health. No cities were exchanged between those two. Although Mongolia is really scary. Kashyyyks. I would not want to miss Mongolia if they have Kashyyyks. You see Russia getting even more Serbian colonies. We see India sending out even more settlers. 17 percent is the highest I've seen actually. First, oh no, Babylon's 18. Oh no, Thebes is the highest. It only gives population. It doesn't give you city's population. Up, and we see currency Byzantium still at a stalemate with Istanbul. I'm pretty sure that also worked Austria, because Austria's pissed that they took out Sparta and Athens. But absolutely no progress has been on that front. Byzantium's actually really turtled up right now. It'd be really hard to crack them open right now. We see no civs not taking a canal city. If only they knew the power of canals. Korea is into the medieval era. They're not far behind. That's crazy. They're only like 3 turns behind. And of course, they'll flip again. Man, those people must be tired of flipping every single turn. Denmark and Korea are awesome best friends now. Korea's really, really friendly, I think. Maybe they're just trying to get the trade agreements going on. No, the research agreements going on. That would make sense. Casimir replacing Napoleon for any serious trade and that deal? Absolutely not. They did not even touch each other. Going on in the Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans are slowly losing their entire army. And we see a bunch of siege towers sneaking up on Ankara. Ottomans might be eliminated very soon, actually. We see Attila currently has a super massive army, but it's concentrated mostly in their homeland. We see some of it marching towards Russia. And else currently keeps seeing. See the lone Mongolian scout just chilling out. Don't even know if he can move actually. Oh yeah, it's in Russian territory. It can move. Oh, poor Denmark. Soldiers chilling there. Can't move at all. But it's keeping an eye on Stockholm, I guess. I have no idea why you put a citadel there. Or there for that matter. Arabia just announced Egypt. That's actually much more closer than I think. Arabia might be attacking Egypt soon. Probably not, though. They could take out Giza. Giza's not even defended right now. Oh my god, England's actually starting to break into the South's territory. They're actually much better off than they were before. Could they take out Edinburgh? Who knows? Currently, England owns two capitals, and so does Spain, and so does Byzantium. Byzantium owns two capitals too. So does Arabia. They own Babylon. India, Polynesia are now best friends. Go for them, I guess. Oh, and Polynesia has 5 cities now. So I don't know why they're up north. That's not the best place to put them, not gonna lie. I don't see why they want to put them in, I don't know, Australia? Sydney got Australia all to it, so it's pretty awesome for them, I guess. Spain and Arabia are also now best friends. Probably because they both hate Egypt. William made peace with Denmark, or any city exchange in that peace agreement. Nope. But we see Germany actually. Yeah, Germany declared war on Rome. I don't think anything's gonna happen out of that because Germany is blocked by France and Rome and Austria. I don't think there's any progress made on that front either. Except for that one scout that's gonna try and attack that that spearman. China and the Iroquois still in first and second place, while Shoshuns trailing behind. Shoshuns actually 100 points behind the Iroquois. That's pretty bad. Catherine's right behind just a Shoshone. I know Askia is catching up to picking on the Moroccans. Elizabeth made peace with the Celts. Absolutely no cities were exchanged. It looks like the English actually lost that war because they lost a lot more units than the Celts did. The Huns also denounced Egypt and Korea. They're best friends with Arabia. These turns are actually going by pretty fast compared to the last ones. Ooh, that's gonna be bad. Poland just declared a war on Germany, and France just declared a war on Germany. Germany's gonna be having units coming from the west and the east. It's World War II all over again, guys. World War II all over again. But it's not Russia this time, it's Poland. We all know how strong Poland is. Tangier has also been captured by Songhai, so Morocco's been reduced to just 2 cities. I wouldn't be surprised if Makarich was besieged by Songhai troops too. India and Ottomans are now friends. India and the Huns are now friends. It's going to take a while until troops start moving faster. Until airplanes get invented. And my golden age ended. My poor submarine crew are not happy anymore. Let's start seeing Germany get sandwiched. Thankfully for Germany, they only have 2 cities to defend. Three cities. They only have 3 cities to defend. But Hamburg is probably going to fall this war. Especially to the mighty Poland. Oh no, Berlin has 23 people. It's actually really good. I think they're in first place for the city with the most people. That's actually really good. That's the highest I've seen is 19. And of course, just like I thought, Denmark and Sweden are going to war. Denmark and Sweden are going to war. That will not be great for them, because actually, Denmark has their special unit out. Also, not to mention Russia's still at war with Sweden also. Kiev and Siam are allies, and Kiev just declared war on Darius out of nowhere. All right. Is Ankara being besieged yet? Nope. You should just move us these shower in, man. Do you see the Polish army starting to move into Hamburg? We see Marrakech being slowly besieged also. Ottomans and Arabia are now best friends. And India and Korea are now friends. I wonder what's the difference if they make a declaration of friendship or if they're just friends. You know? And Spain just announced France also. Why France? Oh, because they declared war on poor Germany. But they've been mad at each other for the longest time. Netherlands denounced France. Rome denounced Egypt. There's going to be a lot of denunciations this turn on. People just hating on Egypt and France, man. And Egypt and Songhai, really. Songhai. We see Sweden starting to move its troops towards Russia, trying to take out Burqa, but I don't think it's going to happen. Russia's moved an entire platoon of units into the Swedish area, and we see Denmark is going to start converging on Helsinki and Sigtuna. For America. And we see Denmark. I think they're gonna start besieging 16 on this turn. Yep. Well, we're taking out the units first. Still. We see the English just chilling, drinking their tea. Mongolia. They are currently in 6th place. Egypt gave up on Carthage Nova. I swear, these people just like not even realize Australia even exists. Assyria still has cold fleet whenever it comes to trying to attack Istanbul and Ankara. We start seeing Poland's about to move into Hamburg. I don't know how Berlin's going to defend against 2 people at once. For some reason, Brazil declared a war on America. No idea why. Brazil has maybe 2 scouts in that area. We see how much progress that war is going to take. Oh, but actually, they're marching an army up there right now. Marrakech is still alive. Still chugging along. Oh, that's fancy. They have cataphracts. Cataphracts. Probably didn't pronounce that right, but whatever. Germany's going to try and defend against all the Polish units and all the French units. But France is not even trying to attack them that much. I'm more interested in this Denmark-Swedish war and this Russian-Swedish war also. And it's Denmark-Russia-Swedish war. Sweden are the first people to go, so let's see what they're going to do. They just produced a lot more units, okay. Where Russia's attacking really strongly. Too bad most of these units are in, a lot of these units are in, no, they're full health. Looks like they're at low health, but I think more Swedish units are at low health. I would not be surprised if 6 units are getting besieged. Can they? Yeah, they can start attacking it right now. They want to. That's not good for 6-2. Goal is Korean just chilling. As for Korea, they are starting to lose their cities to the Japanese. Poland is not doing well whenever it comes to taking a Hamburg. The Zulus are usually really aggressive or just chilling. Shock could also just say we're into the medieval era. Really late. And the Zulus also denounced France for some reason. So the cities close to elimination are Morocco, Korea, and the Ottomans. It's probably going to take the Civs forever to even realize that Polynesia is a thing. Germany and the Ottomans are now friends. By turn 0, by year 0, they should already be in the modern era. I want to be the first one to enter the modern era, actually. Probably a Soshan. How's Sweden doing? Yeah, they have a city called Espoo. Producing more units, okay. Saudi Arabia is currently just chilling. Well, America... Oh, they're probably trying to take out the city of Seattle, which they're actually doing a pretty good job doing it.
Oh no.
Mexico's actually doing pretty well for themselves. They're just chilling. They're very peaceful right now. China denounced Mongolia. It looks like the Japanese actually might take Pyongyang. The Huns denounced Shanghai. And it's serious just announced Shanghai. Man, people are just hating on the top 10. Denmark's currently the only civ to be on both sides of the maps, and that's only because that they have Greenland and Iceland. We see Shanghai currently just creeping up on Rabat with their catapults and their spearmen and their pikemen. Pikemen are so good in this game if you get them early. Persia has enough Shanghai. Probably he was going for around 8 more minutes, and then I'm gonna end up having to finish the episode. It's a very long episode today. I'll record other one at a later time. That one I'll go up until a later time also. Soon it's probably gonna produce even more units. No, actually, they're just moving them around. Okay. I don't see why Denmark hasn't started firing on 6-2 yet. Carthage and Morocco are now best friends. Assyria is currently taking its turn. And 6-2 start getting fired on finally by Denmark. Probably be taking next turn even. Polynesia just announced Shanghai, even though they're 20,000 miles away from each other. How do they even know each other? Yeah. Bismarck made peace with Rome. Or any city things in that peace deal? Absolutely not. Pakal entered the Middle Ages era really late, too. We see Sweden currently moving against units. Unfortunately, not a lot's happening this episode. 6-2 is currently being besieged by Denmark. And Arabia has declared war on Assyria. That's a really big thing. Looks like Nineveh might be taken. And it looks like the Ottoman Assyrian war is going to be delayed even further. We currently see Denmark struggling to try and take Sigtuna. How's North Korea doing? Oh my goodness, it's true. Actually, Japan might take Pyongyang this turn. How's Seattle holding up? It's currently red health. It's doing fine. Probably gonna go to turn 140 and then we're gonna be done with this episode. Austria just declared war on Egypt, but I don't think that war is going to go anywhere considering they're so far away from each other. I'm Persian and Austrian are friends. Looks like Carthage won the war when it came to Carthago Nova. They've been in control of that city for good 5 turns. It's been a while. How is Germany holding out versus Poland? Not very well, to BH, actually. Looks like Hamburg might be taken down a few turns. Last turn. Swinging to announce Byzantium. Which is actually moving the bulk of its army up north. And it looks like Pyongyang is finally captured by Japan. And Japan has hated Korea. We see Denmark currently trying to still besiege Sigtuna. Oh, it's in the red health. That's surprising. Because they might take it this turn, next turn. The first research agreement of the game. This is by the Huns in India. India's starting to grow a lot more still. Actually, I might continue the turn just to see if Sigtuna will be captured, because I want to see it captured really badly. There's another research agreement. Polynesia and India. It looks like India's just signing a bunch of research agreements now. Ethiopia just declared war on China, on Egypt. That's a very interesting war, actually. They'll take out some pressure from Carthage. Last turn of the game. Last turn of this episode. We see Mother Russia starting to move in its troops, its entire huge army. We see Japan's currently trying to besiege the city of Daegu, and they're pretty much succeeding at it. Looks like the Americans were able to hold on to Seattle. Sigtuna was captured by Denmark. Will Denmark be able to hold it though? That is the question. The English are since the medieval era won't be long until they have their ship of the lines. The Huns and Austrians are not friends. Syria is currently have some trouble with Arabians. As for the Polish, they were not able to take out Hamburg, unfortunately, this turn. Is Polynesia continuing to expand? No, they are not. They're just chilling. Sydney and Polynesia are allies. I actually think they're sending a merchant of Venice, a merchant over there to go buy it, to go do a trade mission. And this will end the episode for today, guys. I'll be back in a day, probably, because I'm recording another episode soon. I will go over demographics at the end of next episode. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.